How's it going, guys? I'm that socially awkward gamer you probably forgot I existed, otherwise known as IAmPattyJack, and welcome to Hand of Fate. I got this in the Humble Bundle, and I was like, well, it's a game about cards and beating people up, and there's a spider that's oddly cute in the corner. What's not to like, right? So I'm going to take you through it. It's an indie game. It was in the Humble Bundle. I picked it up. I've got a bunch of other games too. I might make some videos on those as well, but we're focusing on this one first. So, it's interesting, to say the least. It kind of combines old school RPG, like almost D&D mechanics, with arena-style combat brawlers and tying together like a... I wouldn't say it is a storyline, but it's handled a bit differently, so... It's worth mentioning that this game is still in heavy development. It's by no means done yet. I just got into the beta because I got the Humble Bundle with it. You can buy it, but you will be getting the beta version, so, you know, whole thing not representative of the final product necessarily. So then now that that's said, let's get into the game.
Now you understand the basics. We can begin.
Okay, so I've gotten through the first part of the game here, and once he stops talking, we will get a bit further. I get it.
Welcome to the cabinet.
Okay, so
My 12 challenges.
it's very distracting to talk while he's talking.
Know what lies before you. Merely glance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it down on my end. Alright, so the premise of the game is you have these different wings, and I'm gonna akin them to like the Hearthstone wings of Naxxramas, where you go through one, then you get to the next one, and the next one, then you fight a big boss at the end. So it's kind of like the Hearthstone Naxxramas setup, right? But this game is nothing like Hearthstone, but that it's kind of got the same wing setup that Hearthstone does, so that. And I've already done the first one, which is the Jack of Dust. Now we're getting over to the Jack of Bones, and I'm assuming as you go through the game, obviously they get progressively harder as you go. So let's get on to the second one. I'm by no means a master of this game. I've played it for probably a half hour. So I'm just playing it because I want to. And I mean, I need to make a video today, right? So, okay, let's do the Jack of Bones. Haven't done any of these ones yet. Guess we're going to go over to the deck builder. We can put together our deck. This is where it gets interesting. So, what you do is you build up your... I'm gonna show you. It's going to be easier this way. Okay, I've got that one. Encounters. All right. So you can choose different encounters that you... This is... How do you explain this? It's better to see in action. So these are encounters that you choose to encounter in your like adventure as you're going. So you go from card to card to card, and you get to choose a couple different ones. So let's choose Devil's Choice and... Let's see... Why local peasant? Sure, why not? I don't know what those do at all, but as you can see, we've got some other encounters down here. I guess we could take out some like ambush if we wanted to, so that would eliminate that encounter from the list when we go into the actual game. So let's put ambush back in. It's a little bit. It's a good farming card, I think, and maybe take out Field of Poppies because that one kind of puts you to sleep, I think. And we'll throw in River. I've not done River yet, so let's see what it does. Okay. And we'll go back. Okay, and our equipment slots. Okay, so this is kind of like an inventory system in the game. And what you do with the inventory system is you choose the loadout for your character. So what you have up here is your current loadout, and when you get into the actual arena combat, that's when it all gets equipped to you. So I've got one sword here. I'm not sure what it does. It's a sword that does things. Got a couple other ones here, so let's see. Is there... Okay, I guess I can inspect it if I hover over it. Okay, yeah, so if I click inspect and then click it, it tells me. Thus its contents are unknown. Finds the card during play and its secrets will be revealed. Okay, so I don't know what that one does yet. I apparently have to figure that out by myself, which is a little bit irritating. Okay, so it looks like the stuff I currently have on is probably the best I'm going to get right now. Can I put on the... No, I don't want to inspect it. Get out of the inspection screen. Yeah, can I put that on? I can. Okay, so I get another... Now I have a helmet on in my helmet slot. And I don't know what that is. I actually have no idea. Alright. Am I taking stuff out of my deck? I might be. I might be doing this totally wrong. Alright, so let's take this one. I gotta take out something, so we'll take out these swords and these maces. I think this is stuff I picked up. Yeah, okay, so this is my actual inventory. I had that totally backwards. I'm an idiot. Okay, so let's take all this crap out because we don't need it. There we go. And don't need a healing. Let's keep the explorer's helmet. Don't need that. And let's see. Weapons. What type of weapon do we want? So we already got the life's limb. Okay, we'll take our fortitude's breath shield. Take these chains of rage. Those sound like something that could be useful. And we'll take a mercenary contract. Okay. I think that's all we need because we want to be able to actually hold some more loot. So we're going to stick with that. Insufficient? Okay, apparently it's insufficient. We're just going to fill it up with all this other stuff then. I'm still learning this game as I go. This is totally not a review or anything, in case you didn't figure that out. Oh my god, he's barely even played this game. Well, no, I haven't, but I'm showing it to you anyways. God damn it. Okay. Now let's go into the Jack of Bones.
Defeat all 12, and then we will see.
Okay, so it gives you a crap ton of cards. And we'll just let the Fate Master, that's what I'm going to call him, do his thing.
You play for life and death. Prepare yourself.
Okay, so this is where the game gets a little bit different, to say the least. So I'd kind of call this like a turn-based board game, almost, where you've got your character's little icon here. This is where I currently am on, I guess, the cardboard. Cardboard. No, so what you do is you move along the cards one at a time. So if I click onto this one, it's going to take me to that card, and then it's going to flip over, and then I'm going to have some type of random encounter. So let's go to that one first.
You begin to see the nature of the questions we will ask.
Dead Man's Gorge, alright.
Do we look to the past or to the future?
So this is going to be like a little arena-style combat now. And you're going to see how it goes into some random type of game. Okay, so we're going to be fighting two skull bandits, it looks like. As you can tell by the two of skulls. It could be like two sets of two bandits or something like that. Not really sure at the moment. Okay. Nevertheless, this is where we actually get into the combat of the game. This is the real meat of the game, at least. Okay, they're not skull bandits, they're actual skeletons. That's interesting to know. Okay, so I'm just gonna run around for a sec. I should be able to counter some of these guys. Or not. Apparently I'm not allowed to counter these guys for whatever reason. Which is slightly irritating. Okay, but I can still knock them down. So, the combat in this game is a very, almost Arkham Asylum hack and slash brawler, I'd say. And, alright. Yeah, suck it. I broke his head off, that's interesting. It's fluid enough. I have a feeling that if I was using a controller, it would probably be a bit easier, but currently I'm just not, so. Okay, I got 25 gold from that. Yeah, it does remind me of the Arkham games, although I have very limited experience with Arkham Asylum or any game in that series.
A shield for the marathon, not the sprint.
Okay. Okay, I guess. Okay, so I got another Fortitude's Breath. Now, inventory. What do I have equipped? Do I not have any? I might have done this totally wrong. I might be a complete idiot. I think I am. Holy crap. So I don't think I have any of this. Huh. Well, that's slightly confusing. Okay. Let's actually get out of this one. Forfeit this one. Yes, I've died. I understand that. Okay. Let us try one more time, and hopefully we won't be really, really stupid. Okay, we'll go back to the Jack of Bones. Okay.
Once more you meet the Jack of Skulls.
Deck builder.
Good luck.
Now I'm going to... Okay. This is the stuff in my deck. So I'm assuming if I take this out, put that in, this has to be the actual inventory. I'm still learning this as I make this video. You gotta deal with it. If you don't like it, suck it. There we go. Take that one out, so we got 2 weapons. We will throw in that thing. I think that should be good. Maybe pull one out. There we go. Okay, begin the game.
This time the Jack will fall easily, I'm sure. You're still learning. So let me make things easier for you.
Now, hopefully I did this right this time. Let the guy do his thing once again. It's got some neat little animations in it. You know, I've never played a game where you're kind of just sitting across a table from a person. It's weird. Weird to say the least. Okay. I kind of get it now. I think I get it. So I start off with this minimum equipment, and then I find the stuff in the deck I put together as I go through the encounters. I think that's how it works. So I was actually doing it okay last time. Local peasant. What does this card do?
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Okay, so I get a free token. Winter has been hard on my family this year, and the fort's behind me, sense of movement. Okay. So this card gives me the option to give her some of my food, which I use up 1 of every turn. I currently have 9 in my inventory, as you can tell by the bottom left. So every time I go to a different card, I use up 1 food. So in exchange for some food, I will give her 2 food. Okay, so she takes the food. Is she going to tell me anything? Okay, so I'm assuming that gives me... Oh, okay. Maze of Traps. What is this? Uh-oh. Okay, so I guess it tells you exactly... It tells you a bit about the next cards as you go when you run to the peasant woman. Okay. That's cool. Devil's Choice. I don't know what this one does either. A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your might. So-called hero, choose your foe. So I get to choose a foe. Okay. I think I'll fight the Dust Bandits because I've fought them before and I know what to do. Oh my god, and then he... So I chose my card, and now he's making me fight the other 2 because he doesn't like me. So I get to fight even more. Wonderful. This is going to be interesting. I'm probably going to die. Because I have my basic gear right now. Okay, I'm just going to hopefully avoid all these guys. I don't know how I'm going to do it because I don't get my counter notification. Like, normally, in the last one I played, if I press Q at a certain time, the screen would light up and I'd counter. So, it's not happening. You might have to have a shield for that to happen. So that actually makes this fight a lot more ridiculous because I can't counter this massive enemies in front of me. Ow. Okay, this is not going my way. Oh, man. I don't know if I can beat these guys. Ow. Out of my way. At this early stage, it does kind of boil down to a lot of running away. Can I dodge? I don't remember the button for that. Ah, crap. This is going south pretty fast. Can't really get across the bridge either. They're fairly small arenas as well, which is okay with the smaller amounts of enemies, but when it gets like this, it gets a little bit globby. If globby makes any sense at all. Okay. If I just keep kicking, if I kick over and over again, apparently that works. It actually seems to be a bit of a game-breaking thing at this point. Ah, okay, maybe it's not. Well, it kind of is, because I dodged at the same time, basically. Yeah, because, like, I can get out of their reach a bit, you know? Okay, now I'm still gonna die, because I'm terrible. But... okay. Yeah, I might make it. Oh, man. I got hit. I think we both hit each other. That's weird. Okay, that one's down. And last guy. And he flies off the edge, as he does. Okay. I don't think that was a cunning test as much as a kick everything in sight test. I'd be really good at football, at least. Okay, so I get 3 cards. One equipment, so I got a mace now. Okay. Well, he said that dealing with hitting undead with a mace is the way to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and equip that. Got some food, and I got some gold. It's not really... Okay, so we've got some pretty low health right now. You don't regain it instantly. You kind of do throughout the turns as you go across the board. Right now I got 23 out of 100, which isn't ideal. Let's head to the next card. Maze of Traps. That doesn't sound good. Okay. Found a goblin treasure cave. I don't want to enter it, but I kind of have to. For the sake of the video, if you know what I mean. So we're going to go into it, even though we have extremely low health and I'm guaranteed to die. But I want to see the goblins too. Okay, so it's kind of like a puzzle section maze type thing. That's kind of cool. Got pretty badass maze. So if I go down here now... Okay, that's fire? Fire traps. Interesting. That's going to be a spike trap that comes up. At some point. I bet. Maybe not. This is kind of cool. Wonder if there's enemies in these as well. Okay, so when I step on those, they get a certain amount of time before they... Okay, so if I go that way, past that one. This one seems pretty simple, probably because it's really early game. Okay, I'm assuming that right here I need to hit the same symbol that's on the ground so I don't die, so it's a kind of sideways question mark thing, so that's the far one here. There we go. Go, 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 go! Don't want to burn to death. Keep going. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Keep going. Alright. Can I break those? No. I would like to be able to... I can hit them. But... I find it interesting that doesn't, like, hit the pressure plate. Can I move my... Okay, camera angles. This poses a problem. Is there a camera angle button? Let's find out in the options menu. Because I can't see the actual symbols on the side of that one. Okay. Controls. I do not see any camera angle things. That's actually kind of annoying, because I can't see what those symbols are. I actually can't see them, and it's irritating as hell. Okay, maybe if I head over to this way a bit. Okay, I can kind of see them now. Okay, so they're all the sideways question mark thingies. So that should be these ones. Ow! Okay, maybe not. Nope. Ow. I'm not really sure how those traps work then, but they're killing me, so that can not be good. So I gotta make it through that one, over across this, and then have it. Okay. Interesting. If I go now, okay. That worked. And we got to the end, it looks like. Got 3 new cards. Got 10 gold.
A small benefit.
You use gold to, like, buy new items and stuff when you come across trader cards. Things like that. What did I get?
Harder to account for it.
Got a shield.
Well done.
Okay. Another token. Okay, inventory. What do we got? I got a shield. Okay, yeah, I've got a shield equipped now. That's always nice. And let's head over to the last card.
Down once more, seeking the heart.
Okay. So now I can go downstairs. Like, the stairs kind of mean, like, to the next section.
Many have reached this far. Further
Okay, let's do one more.
I do not know
Dead Man's
what
Gorge.
it takes to do better than they did.
Probably gonna be dust bandits. Nope, skull bandits, of course. Or just walking skulls. Makes sense. Not really sure why they'd be skulls in invading some industrial underground warehouse, but I'll take it. I should be able to parry as well now and counter, because I got the shield. Okay, I got shield bash, so that's nice. So if I just keep smacking them, then they kind of... Yeah, there we go. Smack. I like how those guys, when you hit them with the shield, they like bend their vertebrae in a really awkward position. Ooh. Okay, so that one was pretty easy.
A little extra health, but it is only a momentary rest.
Okay, we got some extra health. That's always nice. Now we're not going to die so quickly. And we got some new equipment. Mercenary contract.
Artifacts provide powerful special
Okay.
abilities.
Let's do one more.
Running water protects.
River. Okay, so that gives me... So -1 food, but I got 5 health.
It's just a pain to get past.
Should I cross the river? Try to cross the river. Why not? Okay, so now it gives me 3 successes and 1 failure. So I need to choose wisely. There we go. That's a cool mechanic. Bit of RNG. Okay. Next card.
Are displeased with
Bandits are angry at me. Of course they are. Okay, 3 dust bandits. That's not so hard. I'm assuming if I touch those spikes in this arena, that I'm gonna get damaged or something. Alright. Gotta remember how to parry again. I completely forget. Alright. Ah, man, I hit the wrong guy. Ow, that was not appreciated. Okay. Regroup for a sec. Smack you. Smack you. Okay, no, you smacked me first. These guys are harder than the skeletons. Yeah, so I can kind of use my attacks as a dodging mechanic, too, which is a little bit odd. Or not. Or I could just disregard what I just said and get hit in the face. That's fine. I just punched him with my shield. I mean, I guess that works. Oh, great. There's a bounty out for me. That's great. Alright, I'm gonna end it off here. I really just wanted to showcase like a neat indie game that I found kind of out of nowhere. I mean, I had heard of this game before, but I picked it up. It sounded a little bit interesting, and I'm enjoying it. I wouldn't say it's the greatest game ever, but you can't really expect that from an indie game, like, per se. So, if you're interested in kind of like D&D style or like card game mechanics and like inventory management and even like little arena combat games, then I'd say it's worth checking out. So I believe it's on Steam. Go check it out there. It's called Hand of Fate, and I'm looking forward to what it has to bring in the future. I am PattyJack. I'll see you guys next time. Peace off.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. I would be super appreciative. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because then you can see all the other awesome content I make. And did you know I have a shirt store? Because I kind of do. It's down in the description there. So you can just go down there and click the link on every video I put up. And you can go buy like t-shirts and iPhone cases and maybe like a pillowcase so you can rest your head on my divine essence every night. So yeah, go down there and just go buy it, please, because, well, because haircuts like this are not cheap, alright? Let's go do it. Ugh, idiots.